For those who don't know, Brookhaven is a free game. You can take whatever you want in the city. Here on the right you can choose free houses, and you can get free cars. Almost everything is totally free. But today, I want to see what would happen if Brookhaven was paid. If you had to pay money to buy houses. So for that, I'm here in this city, where everything is more realistic. And to get better houses, you have to work, and they are really very expensive. But for now I'm very poor, and I live in the cheapest house of all, and so does my friend. But I'm arriving here to talk to him, to basically get him to come work with me. He said, I'm a homeless person, and it looks like that's his job. He said, I earn 1 cent a day. Wow, that's really sad. But today, I want to work with him to get better houses. And the only way to move forward here is basically by working, and I'll probably become a miner, or even military. My friend said, which house do you want? Well, there's already a house I want, which are the mansions. These mansions are perfect. But this player is coming out here, and he said, why are you looking at my house? You'll never have this. And now he's laughing at me. That was really weird. But he's very rich, and he has a very expensive car, and also a very expensive house. But me and my friend are coming here to work to finally get a better house. But we have to choose which job we're going to do, because we have mining and we also have the army. So I don't know which one I'm going to do. But he's staring at me, and it looks like he's already decided what he's going to do in the city. He's right here, ready to go mining in Roblox. But I'm coming here to the army, because maybe this will be interesting. Now I'm going inside, and he's going to have to take me to the army. And it looks like the army is right here in front, exactly in this house. Look, this is going to be really interesting, especially because it's a very beautiful place. So I'll definitely be able to make money to buy a better house in this city, where everything here is paid. But to get a car, you have to pay, and to get a better house, you also have to pay. And I really can't go through here, because there are guards taking care of these houses. He said, your payment will be $1 a day. Okay, that's really low, but it's actually an interesting payment. Now he's going back here, so I'll have to follow him to basically do the things he's going to ask, because from today I'm a soldier. It even looks like there's a player here training, and he's hitting over there in front, and he's actually doing really well. Now I'm part of the army, but he gave me this item, and I don't know what I have to do. So I'm following him, and it looks like I'm going to have to throw it right here. But I'm really good at this. Perfect! I threw it, and I simply missed, and didn't hit it. So I threw it again, but I'm missing everything, and I'll try one last time. Perfect! I threw it, and this time I hit the red part. Look, I don't know if that's good, but he's looking here, and apparently he disagreed. Now he came back here, and is going up here, but I'm going to keep training. A player even arrived here, and I don't know what he's doing in front of me. He said, get out of the base, only I can stay here, because I'm Sigma. And guys, I don't know why he said that, but I'm going to ignore him, and I'm just going to get to this other part, and hit right in the middle. And this time I really hit it. Even he noticed it, and now he's looking here, and I think he's not very happy. Now he's laughing at me, but he's aiming this item, and he shot 3 times, and hit the yellow part of 2 targets, and also the blue part of this other target. He's just really good, and I didn't expect him to play so well. So it looks like this player is 1,000 times better than me. He said, get out of here and become a miner. Now he's just laughing at me, but I grabbed this item again, and I'm going to hit the 3 yellow targets right in front of me. I actually hit them all, and I just proved that I'm better than him. But best of all, the boss saw it, and he has something to say. He said, congratulations, you're the best. You're now going to earn $1.01 per day. Look, but that raise is really low. I just got a raise of 1 cent, and that's really low. I don't want to stay here anymore. I'm literally quitting. And it looks like he just said goodbye, and this other player is laughing at me, because I really gave up on staying in this military base. This military base isn't worth it. It's simply the worst military base of all. But I'm leaving here, and I'm going to have to visit a new place. I want to visit this job, because this job looks way better than being a soldier. But now, the bus is coming back there, since it's right in that area. But I'm not going back on it at all. Actually, I'm coming here to mine, because that way I'll be able to get money, enough to upgrade houses, and get the most expensive house of all. The best house is worth millions of dollars, and I simply don't have that money. He even gave me this item, and also this hammer. Wow, thank you so much. This is going to be really important. But he got in the van, so we're heading out in it, because now I'm finally going to get rich, and I'm going to become the richest person of all. Actually, I don't know where this place is. It's the first time I've been here, and apparently it's in this cave. So I'm following this player to see how this works. And now he's going to explain everything to me. He said, mine everything, except over there. And it looks like he's talking about this spot here, and I can't go into that spot no matter what. Actually, I can only mine in this part, where my friend is already here, and he's mining a bunch of stuff. So I'm coming here too, since I have to help him mine what's in this area. But this is really hard, and it's not easy at all to mine this. So I grabbed the hammer, and I'm going to start breaking here to see if I can get anything. But I wanted to know how much money he already made. He said, we only get money when we find ores, and so far I haven't found any. And that's really sad. Now we finally broke this, and basically there's water. We literally just found water. And this is honestly the worst job of all. I thought I was finally going to get rich, but this job is harder than it looks. He said, I give up. I'm going to be poor forever. Look, I don't want him to give up, because because we're going to find a way to get rich. And I already know what to do. I'm waiting for this player to leave because he's guarding everything so we don't reach this part. So I'm watching to see when he's going to leave. Now he got a phone call and he's finally leaving. So now I'm coming back here and I'm just going to jump up here and my friend has to do the same. He just has to jump up here and now we arrived at a very different place. I'm going to start breaking this and now I can see he's breaking this other rock and I hope I find something here. But now this door appeared and there was simply a treasure inside. I got a lot of money and my friend got it too. He even got scared because this really is a lot of money. But we have to grab all of it and put it exactly in this bag because we have to store this money and run out of here. Perfect! I'm storing it here and we grabbed all this money and now we're rich. He said we can buy the new house. And that's true. Now I can finally buy the new house. But first we have to run out of here. So we're finally coming back and I just noticed something really weird. There's a player here at the city hall who apparently is guarding something and I think he's guarding money because honestly city hall wouldn't have sudden security for no reason. Something's going on here. But my friend is staring at me and he said let's spend our money before they find out. And that's true. Now I can finally buy this house or even this other one. But I still can't get this house because it's too expensive. Now I'm finally arriving here and we have to stand right in this spot so the player can check if we have money. But we have a lot of money. I'm even holding my money and my friend should do the same. Now he's holding money too and we're both really rich. We have enough money to enter here and now he finally opened the gate and I can go in. He said, but first give me the money. I'll tell you which house to get. Okay, my friend is starting with that and he really brought a lot of money and it looks like my friend's house is exactly this one. It's actually a really nice house. Now he's coming here, but there's a problem. The house I just bought already has someone living inside. He even showed up here and he said, come meet my two best friends. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about, but now I even want to see what he means. So I'm following him, but it looks like these two are his friends. This is really weird because that's not even a real person. They're actually just photos. Even the soldier came here and he's aiming this item and he shot right here. But that player just realized what happened and now he just fell back here. Look, I don't think the soldier should have done that. He said, leave, the house belongs to someone else now. Look, I'm really sorry. I didn't know that when you upgrade houses you take someone else's house who didn't deserve to lose it. But now he's leaving and apparently he got downgraded and is going to the simpler houses because now he lives here. And that's really sad. But now even he's looking here and he said it always worked like this. Didn't you know that when you upgrade houses someone else gets downgraded? Look, I really didn't know, but it's good to know that because the player who lived in that house talked bad about me. So now I'm going to have to get revenge on him. Now the soldier came to the front and just closed the gate. Now people can't get into the neighborhood anymore. But I'm coming here and I'm going to have to remove these two signs because I don't want this on my house. Now I finally look nice again. But now it's nighttime, and this is the perfect opportunity to get money, because all the soldiers are tired, and some of them are sleeping. There's actually a soldier sleeping here. I could go into this house if I wanted, and I could steal this easily. But what I'm going to do is way better. To get money in this city where you only get better things if you pay money. So I'm basically going to break into this place and find out what's so special in there, because there's a guard watching it, which doesn't make sense. But I'm coming here to talk to my friend, because I want to see if he wants to come along, and it looks like he showed up here and finally arrived. But he's going to help me do this. He even got closer, and he said, I can't. I'm already fine here. I don't want to get richer. Look, I never thought he'd say that, but he really has to come with me because now we have a chance to get the best houses of all, which are exactly in this neighborhood. We have to take advantage while they're all asleep with no guards. So I want to see if he wants to come along. He even put on this mask now. So I'm going to put this on too, so they don't recognize me. Now I'm coming to my house, but actually I'm not going back home. I'm coming right here, and I'm going to have to open this door. Now we need to get out of here. I'm arriving exactly at this part, and now I finally got to City Hall without waking up my friend, but actually he's awake. He even showed up here too, but he's not being careful. He even became a judge now, and I have no idea what my friend is protecting because there's a soldier in City Hall guarding something, and I don't know what it is. But I think my friend doesn't know either. And he said, come here, I know what it is. And guys, I don't know how he knows that, and I also don't know if it's true, but he opened this secret passage. Now I'm coming here, and he arrived here too, but I don't know what this is, especially because he brought me to a really weird place. But from what I noticed, this thing prints money, literally infinite. You can see that there's a lot of money coming out of here, and now we finally got super rich, and we're going to get the best house of all. We're simply going to get this mansion, and also that other mansion. But now the sun is rising, and he finally woke up. This soldier also got up here to take care of everything, but I have to come back quickly with a lot of money. So I grabbed as much money as possible, and my friend grabbed it too. But I don't know why he didn't tell me about this place earlier. If he had told me, I would have gotten rich way faster. He said, it's because you didn't ask. And that kind of makes sense, but we could have gotten rich way earlier, even before we bought those Roblox houses. Now I'm leaving here without telling the guard, because he's right over there. And finally he woke up. He really doesn't know that the two of us took a lot of money. I even put my mask back on, but now my friend just walked out the front door, and I don't know how he had the courage to do that. He just noticed it, and now he's coming after my friend because my friend stole money. My friend is running up front, and while that's happening, I'm going back to my house. I'm going to climb up here, and now I'm finally back, and I managed to steal a lot of money. But there's someone here that I didn't want to see. The owner of the house came back. He said, I want my house back. Look, but believe it or not, he can have his house back because I'm leaving. He said, thank you. And where are my friends? Guys, his friends disappeared, and I'm leaving before he finds out the truth. But I'm coming here to buy the next house, and I really have a lot of money. Actually, my friend finally arrived here, and he's still wearing that mask, which he just took off now. The soldier even took our money, and we're both really rich. Now they're arriving here, and this is my friend's house, and he got this house. But the house I just bought has a problem, because there's a player living here, but he just opened his gate, and he said, you can get my house, but you won't get my car. And I don't know what's going on, but he's driving the car and just threw it into the pool. Look, I don't know why he did that, but the car is completely destroyed, since it's underwater, and honestly what he did was really weird. But the soldier is aiming that item, and the player is laughing, and he said, you're going to be kicked out of the money civilization. That's really bad. He just got banned from the server, because people who break the rules here are basically banned, since this is the money society. But he went back to guarding the gate, and now I'm finally super rich. I have the most expensive house of all. I basically won in the civilization where everything in Brookhaven is paid, and my friend is also super rich. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.